Fuck off. I don't want to live stream. Sorry. Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh. This might go down as worst. I don't know. It might be the worst quality episode ever, or might not. It might turn into something beautiful. So I had this whole idea. This is so freaking crazy right now because this is not what I was expecting. Oh my god, I just spit across the room. Okay, so I had this idea to do a like golden hour episode. Wait, for one, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I needed like a producer. If you've been listening from the beginning of times of this podcast, you know that I was recording about anywhere. I was recording in my brother's like guest room. Well, okay, I guess whenever I first started, I was in like a professional like studio. It wasn't a professional studio. It was in like a studio thing. Okay. Anyway, we are back here. We are in my room. This is a very special episode for me. And y'all will know why in the future. I believe maybe the next podcast episode after this one or the one after that. In about 1 or 2 weeks, y'all will definitely know why. I will fill y'all in. But this episode is a pretty special episode for me for a reason I cannot tell you guys. So I don't know why I'm even saying it right now. But it's pretty special. Being in this room right now, where I am in Los Angeles, California, and recording this episode here and here instead of the studio. It's just perfect. It's so crazy how timing is because this episode was supposed to be recorded in the studio and just divine timing. And so, yes, we are here and we are looking mysterious with like the shadow. Like, I wonder if I can do like shadow on my like mouth. I don't know. But the sun is doing its own thing. I had this whole vision. I was supposed to record earlier, and the sun was just like so crazy. And I was like, oh my gosh, what if I do like a golden hour episode? Like, that would look so good. And my skin always looks so good in the golden hour and stuff. Girl, this is just how the window is and everything. If y'all can see like the trace of the window, and it's like really bright. It's not what I expected, but we are here and we got a good episode today. I'm so excited to talk to you guys about a few things that I've been seeing. And the episode wouldn't have been as good if I would have recorded this yesterday. Also, if y'all see me like closing my y'all know why, because the sun is just like I had to like open the curtain, so it's literally direct sun, just which I don't know if that's good for my eyes. What if I put on glasses? So yeah, we're gonna do Sabrina Carpenter, Dancing with the Star, just Dancing with the Star. Dancing with the Stars just released their cast list. I know a lot of people don't care about that show that much, but ever since they put it on Disney Plus and it's been streaming now, I think it's gotten like a new fandom, kind of, sort of, because they put in like social media people and all of that, and some celebrities that you see online, influencers. So yeah, that, and we're gonna talk about Fifth Harmony's reunion. Woo! I got some thoughts on that, y'all. So, Sabrina Carpenter's album. I get what I thought of you. That's what she said, right? I get what I thought of you. Okay, so Sabrina Carpenter's album. Like, I can tell that she's evolving, and I love that and this is gonna be all over the place, y'all. Y'all already know me, my ADHD and everything else. I love that it's still her, but it's a little bit different. She didn't do a drastic change. I've noticed with so many artists that album that like made them big and really just put them in acceleration. I'm really having I think it's the sun that really just blasted them off. The next album, it's like they tried to like show how versatile they were and just like completely went off road and was just like, what is this? That's usually what happens. And so I love that it was still Sabrina Carpenter, and it was similar to her previous album, Short and Sweet, but it wasn't. And it's so wild because it sounded like a more grown up Short and Sweet. Short and Sweet sounded like a high school like love in a way. You know those songs were like so like cute, catchy pop, like high school love, like and it did get a little raunchy, but like a maybe like a senior year college kind of like raunchiness that it's not blatant like penis, vagina, dick. Like her new album, that new album, she is going there. But it was just like, you know, and then this album felt like a grown up Short and Sweet, which I love that like that direction that she went. This one she is like grown up. This is XXX. She still does her little innuendos and her little metaphors and all of that and onomatopoeias. And I think that's what, again, y'all was not good at school, but I think she used all of those. I'm pretty sure because Homegirl, she knows how to use her grammar. So, yes. Okay. So I did go through track by track and just, put down little notes. I was traveling somewhere and I was like, okay, I have this time. I have the time to listen to it front and back, and I'll just jot down like little notes, and I rated it 1 through 10. And so yeah, I did that with every track, and I'm just gonna quickly go through here and let you know what I think about every song, and y'all comment and let me know what y'all think about the songs. Okay. So Manchild, I talked about Manchild a couple episodes back on the podcast. But Manchild, I thought it was cute. I didn't think it was anything that was like, whoa, like, oh my gosh, Sabrina Carpenter, she's done it again, a big hit. A lot of people loved Manchild, and that's totally okay. But for me, it was not something that was like big for me. But Manchild, I think I previously rated that when I first listened to it, maybe like a 6 out of 10, and that is not bad. Which some people, when they ask me about a movie or show, and I'm like, oh, I'd rate that like a 6 out of 10. They're just like, oh wow, you didn't like it. I'm like, I liked it. I don't think 6 out of 10 is bad. I think when we go to 5 and down, that could be like, oh, I didn't really like it that much, or it was all right. I think even a 5 is like it's all right. So there is some sixes on this list. So if you hear six, do not think that I'm like, oh, I didn't like that song. It's just when it comes to like 5 and 6, I'm like, it was all right. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. I've listened to so much pop music in my life. I'm 30 years old. So I've listened to so much pop music in my life. So, you can't be handing out nines and tens to like every pop song. But yeah, so that one, it was 6 out of 10, Manchild. Next one is Tears. Oof. Tears is another one of her singles that she came out with, and she came out with the music video, which I did watch the music video, and it was very Rocky Horror Picture showish. All her videos are usually 10 out of 10s. Yeah, no complaints about the music videos. I love it. I love a good music video. I grew up in the MTV days and watching MTV and VH1 music videos and BET music videos getting ready for school. And yeah, so love her music videos. Tears, love the music video. I said it was like a disco fun. It really was. Out of all of the songs on here, it was like a disco sounding. I guess, yeah, at least that's what it sounded like in my earphones, like a disco fun. I rated this a 9 out of 10. I liked it. When I watched the music video, I was like, okay, this song is cute. Like, I give it like a 7. But without the music video and all of the stuff going on and everything, and I just listened to it and focused on it, I was like, I can really dig this song. So yeah, I give that a 9 out of 10. Okay, next one is My Man on Willpower. I said it kind of gives like a country vibe, which, looking at this list of songs, a lot of her songs gave like a country vibe. And this isn't foreign to Sabrina Carpenter because in her previous albums, if you are a fan of her previous albums, which I am a fan of her previous albums, I fuck with Sabrina Carpenter before she became Sabrina Carpenter. She did have songs that gave that like country pop vibes, and her voice is very country pop in a way. So yeah, so this one was really like that. And I rated this a 6 out of 10. And that's my business. Okay, next one is Sugar Talking. I rated this a 9 out of 10. I said I love it. It reminds me of her older music. And it sounded like it came from the same album as Fast Times. Oh my gosh. Fast Times is literally, I think, Fast Times by Sabrina Carpenter, which I know this is so bad that I did not remember what album that came from. I love Fast Times so much. I love it so much. I love that song. So yeah, Fast Times. Yeah, and it was reminding me of Fast Times in a way, like it could come from that same album. And that was Sugar Talking. So yeah, 9 out of 10 for that. Okay. Next one is We Almost Broke Up Again Last Night. I said I like it. And it's so funny because this was yesterday. So I'm just like looking at this list and I'm like, what was I thinking at the moment? I said I like it, period. It's cute, period. 7 out of 10. And we're gonna keep it at that. Y'all just let me know what y'all think about it. Next one is Nobody's Son. I said a sarcastic sound she's known for. She is, her music is very sarcastic. Yeah, so it was what she's known for. I gave that a 6 out of 10. Next is Never Getting Laid. I said 7 out of 10. I felt like it felt like a Casey Musgrave song. Felt like a classic song. Yeah, felt like a classic song. Casey Musgraves sounds like a classic. It's yeah, 7 out of 10. Never Getting Laid. I did like that song, and I might even pump it up today because I'm feeling pretty peppy. Might pump it up to an 8 out of 10. A good song. And I love Casey Musgraves. So when I said that, I'm not saying she's copying Casey Musgraves, but it reminded me of a song that Casey Musgraves would sing. And it's crazy because they've performed together and they're good friends. Okay. Next is When Did You Get Hot? I rated that an 8 out of 10. I said a cute, spicy song. Yeah. When did you get hot? A cute, spicy. Yes. This is like for my like grown and sexy adults. This album. I'm telling you, this is short and sweet, grown up more. Short and sweet was already like maybe like a college, and then this is like adult, you're out of college, doing your thing. Being a corporate hoe. Okay. Next is Go Go Juice. I said a country tone, Chapel Roan sound. Yeah. And I've noticed that, yeah, Chapel Roan has a little bit like a country sound too, like, which is pretty cool that the pop girlies are bringing that tone and sound into the pop world again. I gave that one a 6.5 out of 10. I usually don't do like 0.5s or and a half, but I was just like 6.5. I think that's pretty fair. Okay, next one is Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry. Right? Is that what it is? Yep. Don't worry, I'll make you worry. I said, kind of felt like the same message from previous songs. Okay. I feel that. It felt repetitive. It felt like it really wasn't like needed, I guess. And I give that a 5 out of 10. Next is House Tour. I said in House Tour, I wanted more. It was cute, but I needed more. But I needed more with a bunch of E's. And I gave that a 6 out of 10. Okay, I do kind of remember, yeah, what I was feeling in this moment. Because I felt like with House Tour, I felt like it could have been, yes. Like it felt like it was one of those songs that could be just like, yes, like this is a great pop song. And it just, I think I was waiting for that moment for it to really like flip for me, and it just did not, which is sad, but you know. And the last one is Goodbye. I said um it gave a Dolly Parton sound, and need her to feature. I need Dolly Parton to feature in this. Goodbye got a 9 out of 10 for me. And it would be great hearing Dolly Parton featuring on this, because it definitely did give a Dolly Parton sound. Overall, this album, I'm going to rate this album as a whole a 7 out of 10. I'll give this album a 7 out of 10, which is pretty good because there's so many pop masterpiece albums. So 7 out of 10, you're doing really good if you get a 7 out of 10. So that is my recap of the album. So should I come out with the album next? Comment if I should come out with a new album. Okay, so next we are going to talk about the Dancing with the Stars cast was just revealed earlier today. And so we're just going to quickly go through these, and I'm going to give my opinion, since Dancing with the Stars is now a little bit more relevant than it used to be a few years back. Okay, so we have Jen Affleck on here. I have not seen The Secret Lives of Mormon, but I just got my Hulu slash Disney Plus account back active yesterday, so I might start it. I don't know. I watch all of the Housewives. I've literally watched every single Housewives that come on Bravo. So I don't know if I want to add some more wives. I really don't know if that's what I want to do. But I don't know. There's only OCs playing right now. OC and Miami are the only two that are playing. So maybe, because I do have so many nights where I'm like, oh, I don't have anything to really watch. I don't know. But Jen Affleck is on there. Y'all let me know if y'all like her or not. Hilaria Baldwin, or Hilaria, one of them. So I don't know much about her. I do listen to the Toast, and they have this whole thing on Alec Baldwin's wife, Hilaria. How she pretends to be like Hispanic or something. I don't know much about her. Hilaria Baldwin is a yoga instructor, podcaster, and author who is married to Alec Baldwin. Okay. We shall see. What is going on? I noticed that this Dancing with the Stars cast is it's different. It feels like it's like a I want to be famous, guys. I don't know. That probably sounds bad or negative, which I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying, like, it's like a this is my chance to shine cast. And I'll talk about that more, the more names that I talk about. But starting that out is with Hilaria Baldwin, because she's married to Alec Baldwin. Homegirl is she's loaded. For one, she doesn't need, the fame or the money. It's Alec Baldwin. So I'm like, I'm wondering what's going on with them, because they also came out with a reality show on TLC. Out of all the channels that you could have came out with a reality show, Alec Baldwin and Hilaria Baldwin, y'all came out with a reality show on TLC, the same channel that has like what, My 900-Pound Life, Dr. Pimple Popper. Is Honey Boo Boo on there? I think Honey Boo Boo's on TLC. Um and like, no shade to all of them, because I'm not, you know, yeah, that they would have like a documentary series on like Netflix or something, or Hulu. It was just wild. It was like TLC. It's Alec Baldwin. He's like an A-list celebrity. But yeah, okay. So next is Jordan Childs. So I briefly remember her, yeah, from the 2024 Olympics. Gymnast Jordan Childs. I already love her. I already love her. Don't know much about you. I think I've watched a couple of your whatchamacallit. I already love you, girl. You are going to go far. Usually the gymnasts do go far on this show because, they're using their bodies in like weird, flexible ways. So do your thing, girl. Baron Davis. Okay, that name sounds familiar, but I don't know. Okay, he's in sports. So I definitely don't know. But good luck to you. Alex Earl. So I also don't know much about Alex Earl. Whoa, okay, we're getting up. It is golden hour. It's golden hour. Oh my god, can y'all see? It's golden hour. Oh my god, I wish y'all could see the sun right now. It is golden hour. Okay. Or golden 30 minutes, because it's gonna be dark in like 30 minutes. Whoa, the sun did that fast. So Alex Earl, I don't know much about Alex Earl. I know she's a TikTok girly. And her being a fellow TikTok coworker of mine. Since I'm still on this TikTok journey, which I was up at 17 followers now. One of my followers unfollowed me, and I don't even want to go and look and see which one of those followers is because I'm kind of scared my feelings are going to get hurt. So I'm down to 16 followers. But Alex Earl, she got big off of TikTok, and she's she's showing us that dreams can come true. She's on Dancing with the Stars, and Homegirl started posting on social media. So Alex Earl, Dylan Efron, which is Zac Efron. Okay, so he's another one on the list of like, whoa, I feel like this cast of Dancing with the Stars this year, it really is like a this is my chance to shine. Like coming out of the shadows of like other, I guess, people that they're related to or married to that are famous, and they're like, I'm gonna go on Dancing with the Stars. It's my time to shine. That's how it is with Dylan Efron, because it's like he's coming out of nowhere. He just came off of Traitors season 3, I believe, of Traitors, and now he's on Dancing with the Stars, and it's like, where did he come from? Zac Efron's been like famous and big for like almost 20 years now, and now his brother's just doing reality TV, like his what second or third reality TV show. But I'm rooting for him. If he's like, hey, I want to be famous now. My brother's been famous for so long. This is my time to shine. Do your thing. I'm not knocking it when I say things like this. Yeah, it's just something that I noticed. Corey Feldman, yes, from The Goonies, The Lost Boys, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, yeah, pretty cool. They do every season. They have like throwback people, people that were like big stars in the 80s and 90s. So I'm glad to see him. I'm glad he looks good. He's had a big journey, like drugs and everything. So he looks good. Danielle Fishel, Topanga. Yes, another one of our 90s stars that they brought on the show from Boy Meets World. Glad to see Topanga. We love Topanga. She's going to get a lot of votes. Elaine Hendricks, aka Meredith from The Parent Trap. And she was on Dynasty. I stopped watching Dynasty before she came on the show. But when I saw that she was casted on the show, I was like, what a perfect person to be on Dynasty. Perfect to be Alexis. Um, yeah, love her. Scott Hoying. Scott Hoying from the Pentatontics. Amazing voice. Yeah, he's gonna do great. I know a lot of the cast this year. Robert 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 Irwin. Oh my god, so this is Steve Irwin's son. Robert Irwin. Yeah, his dad, the late Steve Irwin. He looks just like Steve Irwin, and he's also on that list of like, I guess this is his time to shine. He's like, I want to be famous. I want to be on TV. I'm going on Dancing with the Stars because he lives in Australia and everything. But everyone knows that, like, if you want to be a global star, you want everyone to know you, you have to be a star in America in order for that to happen. So, yeah, he's on Dancing with the Stars in America. Okay. We have Andy Richter. So he is from Late Night. Yeah, yeah, Conan O'Brien's sidekick on Late Night and The Tonight Show and Conan. Well, he was on all of those? Yes. So I actually met him at my old job like a year ago. And he's actually so tall in person. I did not know he was that tall. He's like really tall in person. Yeah, and he was really nice. Whitney Leavitt, also, she's on The Secret Life of Mormon Wives. I do not watch that. Um, And last but not least, Lauren. Last name that I'm not going to butcher. But homegirl Lauren is from Fifth Harmony. She's going to do great because Normani and Allie has already been on Dancing with the Stars, and they did great because they're trained to dance when they're in a girl group. And that is a perfect segue to what I think about Fifth Harmony's performance. So Fifth Harmony joined the Fifth Harmony joined the Jonas Brothers in Dallas, Texas. If you know, I think most of Fifth Harmony is from Texas. So that was kind of perfect. So they performed. They were the surprise guests. So Jonas Brothers, they have a surprise guest for every town, city that they go to, and Fifth Harmony was the guest. They made their reunion debut on the stage, and it was Allie, Normani, Dinah Jane, and Lauren. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all have seen all of the videos of just them being Fifth unharmony, Fifth unharmonious. I don't know what the word is. They were just not in sync from back in the day. Even when Camila was in the group, it was just not in sync and it was just everywhere. And I'm so sad to say this. And guys, I really don't want to be negative because this podcast, this show is not a show that I want to be negative and me talking about people and throwing shade and everything. But I have to be honest right now. If I would have watched this clip, if I would have just watched that clip and under it said, this is a clip from, when's the last time they've been together? Let's say this is a clip from 2018 of Fifth Harmony, I would have believed it because it really just watching the fan, because I watched the videos on YouTube. For one, it was dark. Most of the performance, the spotlight wasn't on them, and I was thinking at first, I was like, "What the is going on?" Because the Jonas Brothers don't perform like that, where it's like dark on them most of the time, and then the spotlight comes on. Like they're seen. And at first I was like, what the F? And then I was thinking, I was like, I think maybe they were just like really nervous. And so maybe they like asked the Jonas Brothers, like, hey, like, is there a way that, so we can get comfortable? And we're just very, they haven't performed together in a while. So maybe they were like, can we just keep it dim for the half of the performance, the first half, and then the second half when we get the hang of it, like then turn on the spotlights and everyone can see us and we can see everybody else. Like I'm thinking maybe that's what it was, and I totally get that. And I don't, if they were nervous and that was the reason why, I don't want to be that shitty person that's just like, y'all should have cut out that light. And and they're just really nervous and this is their debut. So maybe that's what it is. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. But other than the lights, it was just it was some good choreography, but they were all doing the choreography on like different pace and different styles. It was just not harmonious. I think that's the word, but I don't know. Again, I did not go to college. I was not good in school, so I think it's harmonious. I think harmonious. It was just fifth on harmony. And yeah, and I don't want to call out anybody. No, I'm not going to call out individual people. Yeah, but it was like, and it's the thing with me, y'all have been out of the game for a few years. I think this was their first time performing together in 7 years, I believe, 6 or 7 years. So it's like when y'all are coming back together, y'all have to be more than on point because the groups that is going around now and the groups that are popping off now are popping off. Like Y'all know my last video, I was just talking about Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye brings it. More than brings it. Every performance is like rent is way past due. Rent is due 3 months ago and they have to freaking dance for their life to pay the back rent for 3 months, and they have to pay future 6 months of the rent on that day. And then Blackpink, obviously, with Blackpink and other K-pop groups being more global and being more pushed in our pop world in the USA, you know that they're on point. They are on point and they are in sync. And also we have also our vocal girl groups like Flow, which they do not miss a freaking beat when it comes to vocals. Yeah, and some other girl groups I cannot think of right now. I really can't. And the Netflix show that came out with them making girl groups and boy bands and stuff like that, like, y'all have to bring, y'all are like, people want it to be in girl groups because of Fifth Harmony. Fifth Harmony was that new wave of girl groups. You know, those Spice Girls days and the Pussycat Dolls and Destiny's Child, like, we had a die off of girl groups and boy bands, and Fifth Harmony was that new wave. So it's like, y'all are the mothers. Not the mothers. I think the mothers would be Destiny Child and all of them. But y'all are the older sisters. Y'all are the aunties. Y'all have to go and show them how it's done. There should have been like some new riffs and some woos and runs. But Normani, she gave it all on the flow. Rent was due for Normani. Oh, fuck. That sounds so mean. I don't want to. I mean, because that really does. They didn't do, y'all. They didn't do bad. They did not do bad. It was just for a reunion and for their comeback. This was supposed to be like, bam, bam, bam. Like, we are that bitch. But yeah, maybe in the future. And what I did catch was on their Instagram, on the Fifth Harmony Instagram, the video that was posted of them performing, Camila Cabello, she commented hearts. She liked it and commented hearts. So that was great. That was great to see a full circle moment. Maybe, I don't know if we'll ever get Camila performing with them ever again. I feel like since they've patched up some of that, there has been photos of Normani and Camila together and them talking. I say in the future. I don't know if anytime soon, the way that Camila's career is going, I don't think her team wants her anywhere near Fifth Harmony because they want to patch up her solo career. But I feel like in the future, I say give it another 10 years, 10 plus years, we'll see Camila and all of them reunite and do a song. But yeah, we shall see in the pop world, guys. But yeah, so this was really nice. And yeah, I missed doing this, just being alone in my corner in my own little room. I can be wherever I want to be. Okay, guys, I love ya. I love you, love you, love you. I'm gonna shower and have some dinner. Love you guys so much. Remember to tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your grandma, tell your sister, cousins, second cousins, third cousins. Tell everybody about my pop heart. Like, comment, subscribe, all of the things. And peace, love, and pop.